there is a mystical, timeless, immortal spirit that dwells in the sugarcane fields. She moves between the human world and the natural world, taking any shape or form she wishes, as she's a protector and guardian of the future. If she appears, all is not well, as her presence comes to heal and reveal the power of the ancient sugarcane plant, and to remind those of its flexibility and strength to renew and restore a balance that has been lost between man and nature. In Jamaica and in the world of raising cane, her spirit and mission guides generations to overcome the long, bitter history of sugar and slavery. But as this is no more, the future is now open to sweet and exciting possibilities.
Where are you? We need your spirit to help survive the trouble of the past and help the future. It's impossible to bury a spirit of courage and dream for self-mastery. Now this man is a very good friend of mine, and I have helped him so much and know him well, and now we need his help to heal a nation. Where is Tacky? Only you can help the nation. Where is Tacky? Only you can help.
Omar, remember when we first met Miss Sugga at the supermarket? She sold the sweetest treats ever.
Yeah, but she turned us into cartoons.
Silly Billy, that was the fun part.
Whatever.
Let's go find her.
Where is Tacky? Only you can help the nation. Where is Tacky? Only you
Omar!
can help.
Tamika.
Yes, Miss Sugga?
Children, come and help me with this.
Okay. Miss Sugga, I know, but these are the best Bulla mix I ever tasted.
For real?
I'm glad you like it, you see. Alright, here is the last and most important thing to add. My mystic, delicious molasses. Oh no! Jeez, you know it finished. So tell me something. You guys know anything about molasses?
No.
Well, this is the bittersweet syrupy byproduct made during the extraction of sugars from the sugarcane. You see, when people buy my Bulla cakes, they love the ancient molasses I use. But them don't know is that I use.
Yum.
You see, I told you. Well, we just have to go and get some more now, you hear?
When you finish with them, I can come on the street and come help you.
Of course, sugar lumps. Mr. Chin might help us. He too is an old friend, and I had given him some of my ancient magical molasses as a gift. Morning, Mr. Chin. How you doing? Please, would you have any of my special molasses brew left?
Oh,
I see. No. None left. None.
Tacky, where are you? Reveal yourself now, man. I need you to help to bring back my special mystic molasses. It will bring healing and life will be sweet again for everybody.
Miss Sugga, the Bulla them nah go sweet, you know. Who going to buy them?
I know, my darling, but sometimes in life we just have to make do, you know, and never give up to get what we want. Careful, don't stand so close to the oven, Omar.
Okay.
It could be dangerous.
Okay. Jeez, man.
I have a friend who can come and give us some help here. He actually owes me a favor, come to think of it, you know.
You mean Tacky?
Oh, you know. Wait. I'm getting one of those feelings again, you know. Let's go for a special walk.
Did somebody say Tacky?
Tacky!
Miss Sugga, follow me. I will help you to find your special mystic molasses.
Tacky, is really you that?
Yes, it is.
Oh my Tacky, my friend, these are the two little angels that come from the yard where I live.
Children.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tacky.
Good afternoon.
Cool. Guys, just relax, man. We can follow him. Come.
You mustn't mind.
Miss Sugga, it's where we're going.
Don't worry, man. We're going on a little journey through time to find my special molasses to make things sweet again for everyone. Tacky and I have many stories to share, as life is about change with the wonderful sugarcane plant. Up for the adventure?
Yeah, man.
Let's go! Because finally, sugar is going to transform our lives.
Hey, these sugar workers and small cane farmers here that you see, their lives haven't changed. Slavery is done, yes, but they still live in abject poverty and earn very, very little. That is why they are still fighting and resisting. This was for many centuries the sugarcane story of Jamaica and the Caribbean. I was a slave in 1760.
Whoa.
Yes, who had started a rebellion. Things have changed. However, some things remain the same. In fact, my situation was far, far worse.
So, wait, how come he's still alive?
Children, don't you know that the spirit to survive never dies?
Woo! Amen to that, Tacky. And the journey will show us the exciting future of sugar, like this magical bubble. It flies on a gasoline called ethanol made from sugar cane. Every gas station in town sells it. It's healthier, it's cheaper, and that's just how wonderful the sugar plant really is.
Yes, I can agree to that. I tell you. I can feel it. Serious changes are coming.
So, Mr. Tacky, will the change help us to sell these cakes and get more molasses?
Definitely. Look, workers strike. As wages from the From Sugar Estate haven't been risen in 100 years.
100 years! These workers built our country. And one day, sugarcane will help to make life so much sweeter because it can be used as a renewable source for producing things like ethanol and for making wood and plastics and things we use every day like electricity.
What is electricity?
You don't know electricity.
I don't know. What is...
me sugar. Make we go no man. Continue the journey.
Shh! Be calm! Be calm! Don't go outside. The bubble will protect us. We are totally safe. No bullets and no bad thing can penetrate these walls. Whoops! It needs another ethanol top-up. No, it's low, and we won't fly otherwise. Mr. Bubble wants us to learn something more. And he won't go, I tell you, until we do.
Sugar sticks.
Change is ahead.
There is a mystical, timeless, immortal spirit that dwells in the sugarcane fields. She moves between the human world and the natural world, taking any shape or form she wishes, as she's a protector and guardian of the future. If she appears, all is not well, as her presence comes to heal and reveal the power of the ancient sugarcane plant, and to remind those of its flexibility and strength to renew and restore a balance that has been lost between man and nature. In Jamaica and in the world of raising cane, her spirit and mission guides generations to overcome the long, bitter history of sugar and slavery. But as this is no more, the future is now open to sweet and exciting possibilities.
Because my special mystic molasses ran out, I took Tamika and Omar to get some more, but there was none. So Tacky appeared, and he's the one who helped us and took us back in time to find my special mystic molasses and experience the 1938 From Sugar protest, so we could see the important changes that sugar helped to bring, which led Jamaica towards a path of self-government. now at the bubble, that is Tacky's trans P. We landed, but we were trapped. And we couldn't get out because the unrest was so intense.
Oh no!
Hey, these sugar workers and small cane farmers here that you see, their lives haven't changed. Slavery is done, yes, but they still live in abject poverty and earn very, very little. That is why they're still fighting and resisting. This was for many centuries the sugarcane story of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Look, workers strike. The wages from the From Sugar Estate haven't been risen in 100 years.
100 years!
Change is ahead.
Can't continue to be afraid. How will these children learn?
Empress! Empress! You know said this no sweet?
It's week 2 for the From Sugar Estate unrest, which continues as the Tate and Lyle Company grapple with the discontent of the workers whose wages have not risen in 100 years.
Tell me something. You guys recognize any of these people?
Yeah, of course.
What does it mean to you?
They're in our school books. They're our national heroes. And it shows some of the work they did for the country.
They are our heroes who fought for Jamaica.
That's right. These are people who fought and defended the rights of our people all the way into our independence from Britain.
And I will explain it again. The spirit to survive never dies. You see, the From Sugar Estate riots was the cause of the spirit for change. And nothing was the same after that.
You mean nothing?
Nothing. You see, we had overcome and we are still overcoming. We always sought for what was fair and right. So sugar could not be king without the support of the people.
Okay guys, get strapped in. You're in for more serious treats.
Whoa! Miss Sugar, is that we're going now?
Alright guys, now we have one more stop. But don't be afraid, just follow us, you hear? We'll finally get to sell some cakes and finally get some mystic molasses and return home and bake up a fresh new batch.
Thank God, Miss Sugga.
But wait, not so fast, because you see, let me tell you something. You see, life is about the journey and not just the destination. We still have to go a little bit further back in time so as to continue to understand why it's so important to move forward and never give up. Remember, even when I never have any molasses, I still bake my Bulla cakes.
Bag juice. I say bag juice. Come now, man. Come on, bag juice, man. Tastes good, man. Yeah, sack. One sack. The picnic there, sack. Yeah. No, man. Artificial. No, man. You see them here? No, man. Original.
Brothers and sisters, we are here today to discuss a topic that has been bombarding our minds for ages. This slavery. We're tired of this slavery, brothers and sisters. Oh God, brothers and sisters. Black people need to be free. We are equal. The black and the white. We are equal, brothers and sisters. We need freedom, brothers and sisters. We need freedom from oppression, brothers and sisters. We need freedom from mental slavery, brothers and sisters.
Miss Sugga, we need to get out of here.
Oh, sugar sticks. They don't have any molasses. Alright, no worry. Come, let's go.
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
We here in read a notice to the said Samshar. You have been spreading wrong rumors that slavery has ended and are mobilizing rebellion among the slaves. As it is not ended, you have broken Her Majesty's law, and we therefore conclude the right to take your life. I would rather die in yonder gallows than live in slavery.
Oh my gosh, jeez, I can't watch. Jesus, that was. Oh my gosh. I can't look, I can't watch. Oh my gosh.
Change is ahead.
is a mystical, timeless, immortal spirit that dwells in the sugarcane fields. She moves between the human world and the natural world, taking any shape or form she wishes, as she's a protector and guardian of the future. If she appears, all is not well, as her presence comes to heal and reveal the power of the ancient sugarcane plant, and to remind those of its flexibility and strength to renew and restore a balance that has been lost between man and nature. In Jamaica and in the world of raising cane, her spirit and mission guides generations to overcome the long, bitter history of sugar and slavery. But as this is no more, the future is now open to sweet and exciting possibilities.
You have been spreading wrong rumors that slavery has ended and are mobilizing rebellion among the slaves. As it is not ended, you have broken Her Majesty's law, and we therefore conclude the right to take your life. I would rather die in yonder gallows than live in slavery.
Oh my gosh, jeez, I can't watch. Jesus, that was. Oh gosh. I can't look, I can't watch. Oh gosh.
We started all this journey looking for more mystic molasses, but no success. The 1938 protest had ended and change was in the air as new local leaders rose to help the people. We came back in time to 1831 when Sam Sharp tried to start a peaceful protest to end slavery, but it developed into a big rebellion because the slave masters did not want change.
Sugga, we need to get out of
So,
here.
even though the worst was happening, in the end there was still triumph.
It is now 1834, and slavery has ended. The air is rife with excitement for the future. Listen!
Freedom fighter, Sam Sharp and his bravery helped to intensify the abolition of slavery. It ended in 1834. Due to his relentless determination, we were finally free.
Yeah! Many slaves were free to farm, rent, or buy and live on their own land. Oh, I am so happy. I could just dance. Ha! Do the tacky dance.
Do the tacky.
Do
Do the
the tacky
tacky.
dance.
Do the tacky.
Tacky dance.
Do the
Do the
tacky
tacky
dance.
dance.
Victory!
Ha.
Freedom dance. Do the tacky dance.
Tacky.
Freedom. What? No compensation? No wonder the slaves were upset.
No muss.
You know, there was always something to block things.
Them bad mind. And that is the nature of the beast.
Why was there slavery? Why so much man get killed, Mr. Tacky?
Yes, we really want to know why now.
Yes, Tamika. Very terrible. Come closer, kids. You see, the sugar plant became valuable and in great demand, just like today. It was all about power and control back then, and also money at any cost. So if that meant enslaving people, they did. And because of that, in the 17th and 18th century, the sugar planters were the richest men in Europe. Slavery of the New World was one of the harshest and greatest injustices against humanity. But as said, the balance of power will now finally change as we develop newfound uses for sugar cane.
Sorry, Mr. Tacky. Them a worship money same way.
What? Ay, 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 ay. Look, these are places that also grow sugarcane, but not all of them had slavery. Sugarcane transformed our world, and it is still transforming it. How? It is providing food, trade industry, employment, and now exciting technological advancements. Sugarcane produces energy for transport, electricity again, and more. It's cleaner and cheaper. It is an incredible mystic plant.
Cool, Mr. Tacky.
Very cool. And you see today, Brazil is the largest grower and producer in the world. Yes, they had a similar slave history to us. Just as brutal. But kids, did you know that Jamaica, by the 1730s, was the largest exporter of sugarcane in the world? Yes, sugarcane, it has an ironic history. Even though it brought grave injustice against humanity, many slave laborers became highly skilled and even surpassed their European counterparts in manufacturing skills at that time. I lived a good life in the place they now call Ghana, until the British captured my town. Oh, on the horrific journey across, I don't know how I managed to survive it, but I did. I overcame. Many of my brothers and sisters did not. I never let it beat me though. Working on the plantation was far worse. But I was determined. They were not going to kill my spirit. Strength of a lion. In fact, the real survivors were the runaway slaves, the Maroons. A tricky deal was made between these Africans. They fought the British and won, creating a treaty to maintain their freedom, while regretfully helping to capture other slaves. Hey, Omar, our history is one of constant resistance, and the Maroon people, although they were controversial, they symbolized and epitomized the freedom fighter.
Whoa!
I really hope I can find some special ancient mystic molasses soon. What a journey long and none yet.
Everybody, now we are 1865 in the coastal town of Morant on the east coast of Jamaica. There's another threat of rebellion by the peasants. The small farmers and many sugarcane growers will seek justice from the Queen.
Oh no!
It's exciting, but not if you have to be in it. Can we just fly over this time? Please?
Sorry, guys. It won't move. We have to stay and fulfill the quest.
Yes, and I need my special mystic molasses. No! Maybe a small shop will have some, far away from all this excitement. Where all these people going now? Excuse me, miss. Is what happening over there?
Them take me house and land and me I go to town go find some work.
Hey, Miss Sugga, they should have your molasses in town.
The governor, as you know, has refused to do anything to relieve unemployment or to reduce the unfair taxation that is breaking the back of the poor peasants of Jamaica.
Oh my God, the sugar economy was in trouble. Plantations closed, labor almost free, suffered terrible poverty. The rise of sugar beet in Europe caused huge losses, and the poor black Jamaican couldn't own land. There was great crisis.
The people are coming, hundreds of them! Captain, the people are coming! Hey, man, this square!
That's Paul Bogle and George William Gordon.
More national heroes?
All the man did was to trespass on an old property. People need land to grow food and work to earn to live like decent human beings. How long we have to suffer?
Yes.
How long?
Because the state is claiming back its crown lands and kicking off everyone in sight. It's worse than ever. So while slavery is no more, free people can't even live. They are still not free. This sickens me. Let's get out of here.
All residents are ordered to leave, as you are squatters and occupy crown lands belonging to the British government.
Change is ahead.
is a mystical, timeless, immortal spirit that dwells in the sugarcane fields. She moves between the human world and the natural world, taking any shape or form she wishes, as she's a protector and guardian of the future. If she appears, all is not well, as her presence comes to heal and reveal the power of the ancient sugarcane plant, and to remind those of its flexibility and strength to renew and restore a balance that has been lost between man and nature. In Jamaica, and in the world of raising cane, her spirit and mission guides generations to overcome the long, bitter history of sugar and slavery. But as this is no more, the future is now open to sweet and exciting possibilities.
After the Morat Bay upheaval, we were returning back to the country road where the Bulla had landed and walking past a village where the local community police on horseback representing the colonial crown lands were evicting the villagers who they claimed were squatters. Now these are now freed slaves who are still not free. They couldn't own property and they had little to no employment.
It's not sweet.
Sure, about it not sweet.
Mistress, give me a free basket of your cakes. We can't afford to pay for, but we'd love to get a taste of the future.
Alright, here you go. But I need some ancient traditional molasses to put in this rum bottle to return home so I can make more Bulla cake. Where I can find some?
You have to go Kingston, ma'am. By the wharf, where them ship the molasses and sugar England. Them boy at town can help you.
We are on a journey. Life is so sweet. Life is so sweet. We are on a journey. Yeah. We are on a journey. But life is so sweet. Life is so sweet.
Miss Sugga, my grandmother was Indian like that woman, you know. So, my family have African and Indian blood.
Really?
And Chinese too. Oh yeah, I didn't forget about that. My great-grandfather was from Taiwan and my other grandmother, yeah, she was from Scotland.
So wait, let me get this right. You are both Afro, Euro, Indian, Chinese, Jamaican. What a mix up, man.
Yeah.
The people of African descent are in the majority. And as you have learnt, blacks had no rights in this colonial apartheid. And that's why I wanted to build an African kingdom in Jamaica. But do you guys know how some of these cultural mixtures came about? Do you guys know? Okay. Well, you see, after slavery ended, by 1845 to 1893, the British brought indentured laborers from India and China to Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean to work the plantations. this was because African slavery had completely finished and their labor was now in short supply. But between 1880 and 1912, when things got hard on the sugar estates, there was great tension as the freed slaves and indentured laborers faced serious poverty and unemployment. They migrated to other countries like Cuba, Panama, and Costa Rica.
Hey, Omar, look over there. You see that ship? I have an idea. Maybe we could liberate a bottle? Yes! Tacky, see there? Yes! Finally! The alarm! Tamika! Omar, run! Let's go! Bye-bye!
Let us get out of here! Oh, this is fun!
Read my publication, The Black Man. I'm Marcus Mosiah Garvey, an African for the Africans at home and abroad. Our lives have got to change, and they will, even in these challenging global economic times.
In a own way.
There is so much hope for the land now. You know, the 1938 protests also showed that blacks were more encouraged by my brother's message to now stand up for themselves.
Rastafari!
Omar, do you understand what the Rastafarian culture really symbolizes? Well, let me tell you. It is one of the most important black movements of the New World. They promote a black global pride and less dependency on our old colonial culture and way of life.
Empress, oh, you so nice.
Who, me?
Yeah, man, you. Buy a stool made from sugarcane baggers from I, you know.
They look nice for Trina Ras. You look like a Ras who farms sugarcane. You know where I could get some special mystic molasses to fill this buckle?
Empress, sugarcane good for the body. But Rasta not inna them estate things. Slavery days done long time aya.
Jamaica is on the threshold of independence. Soon he will emerge an independent nation after 307 years of British rule.
My government in the United Kingdom has laid down its responsibilities and has ceased to have any authority in and over Jamaica after more than 300 years of close association with the island and her people.
The lion said, I am king and I reign. The lion says, I am king in this reign.
Independence comes as both an opportunity and a challenge.
Miss Sugar, why so much poor people there about? I thought we were now free and independent from Britain.
Boy, we've come a long way, you know, but freedom just isn't easy. You see, these big foreign British companies like Tate and Lyle began to use more machines to farm, and then that displaced many of the workers. After independence, more and more mechanization was demanded, as many of the sugar estates were no longer profitable in the 1960s. In the end, Tate and Lyle sold their business, and this forced the government to acquire them. For the first time, the new nation now had to seek new ways to make the industry successful.
When you're talking sugar workers, you're talking the longest history, you're talking the most people, and you're talking the most land. Therefore, any way you take it, the sugar worker is the most important single group in the island of Jamaica.
But the sugar co-op experiment had too many problems. Faced with the growing debt and the need to protect all those who depended on the sugar industry, like the cane farmers, the workers, and the communities, the government had to find another way to address the problems. So they found private investors. And today, they are from China and Europe again, along with local ownership. So now it's truly exciting.
Yay! The sugar, let's go home, please.
We're on our way, Sugar Plum Plum. Just one thing more.
Wow, you look really beautiful.
Yup, here we are. Modern estates are adopting all the modern technologies. You see? In Jamaica, we have small cane farmers who are the backbone of the industry.
And things have changed, thank goodness. The workers are now benefiting more and sharing in the industry's success. But our markets are no longer protected because of free trade. The spirit to survive never dies.
Miss Sugar, the future is bright.
I was looking everywhere, but in my own backyard. Come, Tacky, stay with us and have a late lunch with my new Bulla cakes we will make, and the cane juice I just got.
Wow! The journey of life continues, and the struggle to survive, to be free, never ends. But the future is ours. Woo! We are true freedom fighters that will recycle the sweetness and power at home. At home. Power at home. I said we are true freedom fighters that will recycle the sweetness and power at home. At home. Come on! At home. Woo! At home. Woo! At home. Sweetness! At home. Boom cha! Cheers, guys!